Order. Hopefully we can answer the phone. Can we call the first bill, please?
Senator Rasenhofer's 1051 would make internal audits required every 5 years. Currently, school districts are required to obtain an external audit annually. This is referred to finance.
Move the bill.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Good bill.
There
are two AWRs, Senator Montgomery and Senator Hammond.
Okay. Negative votes? Bill is reported.
Senate Bill 1512A by Senator Klein would allow schools to include obesity and diabetes within health exams and within the purview of the school's Nutrition Advisory Committee.
Move the bill.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion? As one who has had an obesity problem and is now down 62 pounds, so I no longer have that problem. But diabetes, one, I still have, and I am still working on that, which requires a lot of attention. The only concern here would be the qualifications of the individual involved in doing that kind of evaluation. I think you have to really be careful on that. Not only do they need nutritionist capabilities, but you need a physician to evaluate the person. They should be referred to a physician. There should be some type of requirement in that. So I think I'd like to talk to Senator Klein on that with my concerns. I would like to move the bill, and then we'll have a discussion with him after the bill is moved.
Just an additional comment, my daughter actually has a PhD and is very knowledgeable in the subject, so as a result I have a little bit of knowledge. And you also have to look at the psychological component in this issue, and you had mentioned nutritionists, physicians. I mean, there's a whole plethora of people that are involved, and I would imagine that the schools would have some sort of program which would incorporate all those disciplines. But
Well,
you're right, this is...
As you say, this would not be an inexpensive situation because you need an endocrinologist in some cases because you're dealing with the pancreas and its problems. You have thyroid situations which come into effect. You have liver problems that are potentially a problem. You have kidney potential problems. So you have something, and this is just diabetes 1. We're not talking about 2, which is far more severe. So you have to watch and worry about that. And of course, you have situations where weight only adds to the problem, which impacts the heart and so forth. So again, there's a lot to look at with
Would
this bill.
this be a
Good
cost
concept.
to the school district?
I would think so, yes. The way the bill, I think, is worded, it would be a cost to the school district.
Because my concern is that, as you know, in the city of New York, we're lucky if they get a guidance counselor
I understand.
or a school
It's
psychologist.
an option for the school district.
Yeah.
They're not mandating anything, but it would have to be paid for by somebody, it would be paid for by the city. I think it's a good idea, I like the idea, I like the concept, but I do think wording has to be looked at on this. Any negative votes? We have any without Rick? All right, so is reported.
Senate Bill 3408 by Senator Ort would expand the current granting of high school diplomas to that we currently grant to World War II veterans to include any honorably discharged veteran.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. Negative votes? So is reported.
Senate Bill 4555 by Senator Stavisky would rescind the anniversary date school holiday for schools in the boroughs of Brooklyn and
I want to get
Queens.
rid of Brooklyn Day.
If you can show me a parade that has post-World War II,
That was a
it
great.
was to honor the Protestant schools in the 19th century. But what we want to do is, it's now, I believe, because the UFT contract includes it for all 5 boroughs, but they need the days for holidays or for school preparation days. And it's not, there have been no parades.
But so far, we haven't been in opposition.
It may-
I don't think it's a holiday that anybody's waving a flag on.
We checked with the DOE, and they're not gonna do a memo, but they understand the
I
purpose.
understand.
You learn something new every day.
Yep.
Negative votes.
AWR from Senator Peralta.
Okay.
Bill is reported.
Senate Bill 5968 by Senator Hannan would ensure that federal funds for the education of unaccompanied minors is distributed based on the number of such new students enrolled. This is referred to finance.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. Negative votes. Bill is reported.
Senate Bill 6502 by Senator Marcelino would streamline bus driver fingerprinting background checks by allowing the Commissioner of Education to see the results of the currently required fingerprinting checks required by DMV and DCJS.
Make a motion.
Move it.
Moved and seconded. Discussion. Negative votes.
AWR, Senator Montgomery.
Bill is reported.
Senate Bill
I
6504 by...
don't think she'd be favored of this one.
As
Privacy
Red
issues.
Skelton once said, I just
Well,
tell
she
them I
doesn't
don't
favor.
explain them.
She doesn't favor AWR.
You know, this would make it easier, not require people to go in for it. This is cutting a lot of red tape out. This way, okay. I'll
Well,
talk
the
to Bill.
governor vetoed it, maybe that had a...
I doubt that. I'll talk to Bill.
Senate Bill 6504 by Senator Marcelino allows for the inclusion of representatives from the Office of Mental Health or People with Developmental Disabilities Office to participate in the annual special education review meetings if the student will likely need adult services in the following year.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. Negative votes. Bill is reported.
Senate Bill 6505 by Senator Marcelino would allow school districts to provide preschool evaluation services without further application to the Commissioner.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. Negative votes. Bill is reported.
Senate Bill 6507 by Senator Marcelino would conform and unify fingerprinting practices of applicants seeking employment at school districts, special education schools, BOCES, certain non-public schools, charter schools, by streamlining such processes.
Move the bill.
Second.
Discussion. Negative votes.
AWR by Senator Montgomery.
The bill is reported.
Senate Bill 6509 by Senator Marcelino would provide reimbursement to school districts and BOCES for the cost of hardware and software required for computer-based state assessments. This bill is referred to finance.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. Negative votes. Bill is reported.
Senate Bill 7376 by Senator Marcelino would provide a financial incentive for school districts to share pupil transportation services. This bill is referred to finance.
Question on the bill?
What?
Question on the bill?
Can we move it and second it first? Move seconded, discussion.
Just a question, what does this do for school districts that have already done that? Are they eligible for the financial incentive if they've already got a plan like that in place?
Let's check the line.
I believe that they are.
Okay, and you can get back to me on that, Nancy.
Okay.
It would be logical what they are, but we'll check it for you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
There is opposition, and they said there's an opposition. Oral, but they have voiced opposition and support. We have the Association of School Business Officials, Council of Superintendents, School Superintendents, and New York State School Boards Association.
Who's opposed to this?
Nice. Any negative votes?
AWR, Senator Adamo.
Bill is reported. That ends the calendar.